The cover's faded, but I recognize it still. While time has passed since I first read these words, years between the pages smell exactly like they used to then. And yet I'm different from the person who first held it, changed completely. Rereading old favorites brings you face to face with who you were back then. Memory lives in here, time machine. The story hasn't changed, but I have since I read it. Years have passed, but opening this book returns me instantly, takes me back. There's a portal in the pages to the person I was before, so I return. The plot unfolds exactly how I know it will, but my reaction to the scenes is altered now somehow. Different lens, same words are hidden differently with distance and with age, and yet the book itself remains exactly as it was. Constant anchor. The gap between first reading and returning shows how much you've grown since then. Recognition floods me now, stepping back. The chapters bringing memories of where I was before. Then and now, the reading lets me visit younger versions of myself. There's a conversation happening between my past and present, so I revisit. Same words, different reader every time. Same story, different meaning as you change. Rereading is time travel to yourself, back and forth through years. Connection holds me here, looking back. The book becomes a photograph of who I used to be. Frozen there, but holding it connects me to that person. Still somehow thread remains. There's a treasure in the stories that we carry through our lives, so I keep them. Pages kept, memories swept, past accept. What makes a story pull you in so deep that hours disappear? Can't stop now. Why does the next chapter matter more than sleep or common sense? One more page. Certain narratives hijack your whole night. When the plot refuses to release you, the pull is stronger than my will. I can't resist the kind of story that refuses to release its hold until it's done. Like falling down a well and not wanting rescue. Just keep going. How does the outside world fade when a fictional one consumes total immersion? Where does responsibility go when narrative momentum builds? Forgotten now. Fiction becomes more urgent than reality when characters demand your full attention. The ending calls me forward now. I have to know the kind of reading that becomes obsessive and complete. Can't look away, like being held hostage willingly by characters not letting go. Maybe this is what they mean by losing yourself in fiction. become secondary to the invented one. When dawn arrives and you're still turning pages, time collapsed completely. The final chapter pulls me through. I need to reach the kind of book that costs you sleep but feels worth it. Dawn is breaking like a journey that demanded everything you had to give. Now it's done. Pages turn, morning earned, lesson learned. Close my eyes, feel the weight pulling me down. Sink deeper into cushions, let the tension go. Drifting now, try to stay awake but lose into the pull. Fight it slightly, wanna stay present here beside. Losing grip, the boundary between awake and sleeping blurs when you're trying to hold both states. I'm holding on to this, stay right here. The presence beside me could vanish while I sleep. Won't always last, but while the here I want awareness, just hold on. There's a fear in closing eyes when someone matters this much, so I resist. Hear their breathing steady, feel the warmth nearby. Notice small movements, signs that they're still here. Comfort found, let myself surrender to the sleep I need tonight. Hope when morning comes they'll still be in this space. Trusting this vulnerability arrives when you release control. Trusting someone else to stay. I'm letting go now, slow, please stay close. The connection that exists right now in silence means so much, but sleep is winning over vigilance tonight. Let me go, there's a gamble every time you close your eyes beside someone. So I release. Just two people on a couch at night, but from inside this is trust made physical. When consciousness fades but hope remains, vulnerable surrender. I'm waking up to check, still beside me. The relief when morning shows they didn't disappear. You remained here, but even if you're gone, I'd understand the risk. I took it. There's a price for sleeping next to someone you might lose. So I'm grateful. Eyes closed, hoping those moments froze. Left corner, worn fabric, familiar dip, the usual spot. Cushion shaped perfectly to my form now. Nobody else sits here when I'm around. Something about territorial habits forming without ever discussing ownership. I keep returning to this exact same place, the same indentation from 1,000 nights. Something in the claimant makes it mine somehow, and I am comfortable with this arrangement. This is all the space I need, nothing more. Soft armrest, blanket near, remote in reach, the claim domain. Every angle memorized from lying here. This spot belongs to me without dispute. Funny how a piece of furniture can become yours through repetition and silent agreement. I keep choosing this particular cushion first, the same position every single time I sit. Something in the habit brings a sense of home, and I am grateful for this small consistency. This is where I go when everything feels right. Corner claim, shape retain, territory staked without words. My spot, my space. I keep defending this location without thought, the same resistance if someone else sits there. Something in possession makes me hold it close, and I am certain this will always be my place. This is mine, and everyone just seems to know. My cushion claims space maintained, home retained. Who makes the words so hard when they're already formed inside? Just speak them. How does silence grow louder when you wanna break it? Most can't find them. Something about the gap between knowing and saying creates this distance you can't cross. Wanting to speak now, with everything lined up but nothing coming out. Stuck in place, not because I don't know what to say. Can't bridge it, something blocking the connection between thought and voice. I feel it, moving toward the words I cannot form. Why does the moment pass when the opening was there clearly? Lost chances. Where do the sentences go when they dissolve before speaking? Just fragments. Funny how the things you need to say the most become the hardest to express. Trying to find them with the meaning clear but vocabulary failing me. Words escape, not because the feeling isn't strong enough. It's real though, something's stopping me from saying what I need to say. I want to, hoping that you understand without them. Maybe you can hear what I'm not saying. Maybe silence speaks its own language. Sometimes wishing I could say, with everything inside me pushing toward the surface, almost there. Not because I haven't tried 1,000 times. Keep trying. Something in me knows that when it's right, the words will come. I trust this, waiting for the moment when I'm ready. Words unspoken, heart is open, silent token. What makes staying in feel better when the reservation's already made? Plans changing. Why does the couch suddenly win over the place you chose last week? New priority. Something about the option to cancel everything feels more appealing than going out. There's a kind of freedom that arrives when you decide to stay. Everything you needed was already here at home. The plans can't wait or disappear completely. Here we are. How do external plans dissolve when internal comfort calls louder? Easy choice. Where does obligation go when both of you agree to change? Mutual relief. Funny how the thing you thought you wanted loses all appeal so suddenly. There's a kind of pleasure that emerges when you both agree. Everything outside can happen without you tonight. The couch is better than the reservation. Here we stay. Maybe this is what they mean by knowing what you need when the plans you made no longer match the mood. When staying in becomes the better option. Permission granted. Oh, there's a kind of peace that settles when you cancel everything. Everything you wanted was right here the whole time. The going out was never what you needed. Here is home, stayed inside. Plans denied, side by side. What happens when you let go of planning every detail ahead? Just be here. Why does the future always pull when the present asked for attention? Stay with this. Something about resisting the urge to plan makes the moment feel more real. Tomorrow doesn't need me thinking yet, like a problem that can wait until the morning actually comes. And I've been here too many times before, the kind of worrying that steals the only time that's really mine. Everything that matters is right now. Where does the anxiety live when you decide not to feed it somewhere else? How does the body feel relief when the mind stops racing forward? Finally calm. Funny how the simple choice to stay present can transform the weight you carry. Tomorrow has its own concerns to hold, like a country I don't need to visit until I'm standing there. future plans can wait their turn. Everything I need is in this breath. Present tense, past is done, future hasn't happened yet. Just this moment now. Tomorrow will arrive when it arrives here, like the sun that rises whether or not you stayed up worrying. And I've been practicing this presence every day, the kind of peace that only comes from letting go of what's not here. Everything that is quite enough here and now. No future vow, present bow. Phone glowing with delivery app options displayed, menu scrolling, couch indentation already formed from sitting here. Comfortable position, rain tapping gently on the window outside tonight, staying undecided. Something about choosing to bring the food to you instead of venturing out there. There is something satisfying about staying on the couch, a quality of ease that going out could never match. The kind of evening that arrives when comfort wins the argument and leaves you feeling grateful for the choice you made before the restaurant became more trouble than it's worth. Doorbell ringing 30 minutes later with the food delivery arriving. Plates unnecessary, eating straight from containers here. Casual and perfect, television playing something neither one is watching close. Background entertainment. Funny how the meal tastes just as good at home without the effort of getting dressed. There is something free about skipping all the hassle here, a quality of rest that restaurants can never quite provide. The kind of night that happens when you choose the easier path and realize the easier path was what you needed all along, before ambition tried to make you do more than you want. Ordering in is its own kind of luxury, not the going out but bringing good things home. When staying put becomes the perfect plan, comfort wins tonight. There is something wise about the choice to stay right here, a quality of knowing what you need before you're asked. The kind of evening that unfolds when comfort guides the way and teaches you that sometimes doing less is doing more. Before you knew that staying in could feel this good. Order placed, food embraced, home-based, home-based. Make some people easier to be quiet with and others here comfortable. Why does silence feel different depending on who shares the space? Not all the same. Something about certain people makes the quiet feel like conversation without words words. There is a kind of presence that doesn't need the noise to fill, a quality of comfort that exists in shared silence here. The kind of person who makes quiet feel like company instead of void, and teaches you that sometimes saying nothing says the most. Before you knew that silence could communicate like this. How do you know when someone's safe to just exist beside them here? Natural fit. Where does the pressure go to fill the space with constant talk? Evaporates. Funny how the right person can make you feel more connected without speaking. There is a kind of friendship that exists beyond the words we say, a quality of trust that silence demonstrates more clearly. The kind of bond that happens when two people simply coexist, and proves that being present matters more than being entertaining. Before you understood how rare this kind of ease can be. Silence shared, comfort paired, no need for words to connect. Presence speaks louder. There is a kind of gratitude for people who don't need the noise, a quality of peace that only certain friendships can provide. The kind of treasure that you find when someone lets you just exist, and shows you that the deepest bonds don't always make a sound. Before you met them, you forgot that silence could be this. Quiet shared, presence paired, nothing spared. Gray ceiling, cloud cover, skylight dim, the muted day, soft light filtering through the glass above. Color drained from everything I see. Something about gray skies makes the inside feel more like shelter than confinement. This is where the seasons meet and shift, between the brightness and the coming darker days. Nothing harsh about the change today. The gray becomes a canvas for the quiet thoughts. Everything is softer in this light, and here we are. Rain threat, darkness, early evening near the shortened day. Skylight showing nothing but the overcast. Season changing, visible from here below. Funny how a patch of sky can tell you everything about the shift that's happening. This is where the turning makes itself known, between the summer ending and the autumn here. Nothing sudden, just a gradual slide. The gray reminds me that the year is moving on. Everything transitions in its time, and here we are. Skylight framing gray, no sun season, the new one begun. Change arriving overhead. Days and the coming colder ones. Nothing I can do to stop the change. transition, end of loss. Everything must end to start again. And here we are. Gray sky through seasons new, passing view. The outfit's hanging on the door, still waiting there. But I'm wearing pajamas that I never changed from here. Different evening, the reservation sits ignored inside my phone now. And yet I'm eating leftovers directly from the box, perfectly content. Plans dissolve faster than you'd think they would when comfort makes its case. There's a kind of relief that arrives when you decide to stay. I know it now, the plans dissolve and pajamas feel like victory. Let them go. Let them go. The effort seemed important when I made the plans last week, while now the couch is calling louder than the world outside. Priorities shifted, the going out required energy I didn't want to spend, and yet staying in provides exactly what I needed here. Better choice. Ambition fades when your body tells you what it needs, and what it needs is rest. A different kind of evening unfolds when you cancel everything. I feel it here. The leftovers taste better than a restaurant would have. Here I stay. From outside, just another canceled plan and wasted reservation. But from inside, this is listening to what your body needs. When staying home in comfort beats the social obligation, self-care wins. The wisdom shows itself in choosing what you need right now. I trust it now. The pajamas and the leftovers were what I needed most. Here is home. Plans undone, comfort one day is done. The book is open on my lap right here, but my eyes drift from the page occasionally. Words blur sometimes. The story pulls me in for several paragraphs, and yet my mind wanders to unrelated thoughts between. Focus fading. Something about reading on a lazy afternoon makes concentration optional. This is where the words and dreams collide, between the narrative and what my mind invents. Nothing forcing me to choose one way. The book becomes a starting point for wandering. Everything is fluid in this space, and that's just fine. The characters are doing something on the page while I'm considering something else entirely here. Parallel existence, same paragraph read 3 times without retaining it. And yet I'm not concerned about my lack of focus now. Perfectly acceptable. Funny how a book can be an anchor for your thoughts to drift around. This is where the reading meets the rest, between the story and the daydream taking shape. Nothing wrong with letting both occur. The words provide the rhythm for my wandering. Everything connects in subtle ways, and that's just fine. Book as meditation, not destination. Words as background, thoughts as foreground. Half here, half elsewhere. This is where I let my focus blur between the sentences and all the thoughts they spark. Nothing to accomplish in this mode. The reading and the dreaming blend together here. Everything becomes a kind of rest, and that's just fine. Pages turn, thoughts adjourn, soft return. The cover's faded, but I recognize it still. While time has passed since I first read these words, years between the pages smell exactly like they used to then. And yet I'm different from the person who first held it. Changed completely. Rereading old favorites brings you face to face with who you were back then. Memory lives in here, time machine. The story hasn't changed, but I have since I read it. Years have passed, but opening this book returns me instantly. Takes me back. There's a portal in the pages to the person I was before, so I return. The plot unfolds exactly how I know it will, but my reaction to the scenes is altered now. Somehow different lens. Same words are hidden differently with distance and with age, and yet the book itself remains exactly as it was. Constant anchor. The gap between first reading and returning shows how much you've grown since then. Recognition floods me now, stepping back. The chapters bringing memories of where I was before then and now. But reading lets me visit younger versions of myself. There's a conversation happening between my past and present self. So I revisit. Same words, different reader every time. Same story, different meaning as you change. Rereading is time travel to yourself. Back and forth through years. Connection holds me here, looking back. The book becomes a photograph of who I used to be. Frozen there, but holding it connects me to that person. Still somehow thread remains. There's a treasure in the stories that we carry through our lives, so I keep them. Pages kept, memories swept, past accept. makes a story pull you in so deep that hours disappear. Can't stop now. Why does the next chapter matter more than sleep or common sense? One more page. Certain narratives hijack your whole night. When the plot refuses to release you, the pull is stronger than my will. I can't resist the kind of story that refuses to release its hold until it's done. Like falling down a well and not wanting rescue. Just keep going. How does the outside world fade when a fictional one consumes total immersion? Where does responsibility go when narrative momentum builds? Forgotten now. Fiction becomes more urgent than reality when characters demand your full attention. The ending calls me forward now. I have to know the kind of reading that becomes obsessive and complete. Can't look away, like being held hostage willingly by characters not letting go. Maybe this is what they mean by losing yourself in fiction. When the real world becomes secondary to the invented one. When dawn arrives and you're still turning pages, time collapsed completely. The final chapter pulls me through. I need to reach the kind of book that cost you sleep but feels worth it. Dawn is breaking, like a journey that demanded everything you had to give. Now it's done. Pages turn, morning earned, lesson learned. Close my eyes, feel the weight pulling me down. Sink deeper into cushions, let the tension go. Drifting now, try to stay awake but lose into the pull. Fight it slightly, wanna stay present here beside. Losing grip, the boundary between awake and sleeping blurs when you're trying to hold both states. I'm holding on to this, stay right here. The presence beside me could vanish while I sleep. Won't always last, but while the here I want awareness, just hold on. There's a fear in closing eyes when someone matters this much, so I resist. Hear their breathing steady, feel the warmth nearby. Notice small movement signs that they're still here. Comfort found, let myself surrender to the sleep I need tonight. Hope when morning comes they'll still be in this space. Trusting this vulnerability arrives when you release control. Trusting someone else to stay. I'm letting go now, slow, please stay close. The connection that exists right now in silence means so much, but sleep is winning over vigilance tonight. Let me go, there's a gamble every time you close your eyes beside someone. couch at night, but from inside this is trust made physical. When consciousness fades but hope remains, vulnerable surrender. I'm waking up to check, still beside me. The relief from morning shows, they didn't disappear. You remained here, but even if you're gone, I'd understand the risk. I took it. There's a price for sleeping next to someone you might lose. So I'm grateful. Eyes closed, hoping those moments froze. Left corner, worn fabric, familiar dip, the usual spot. Cushion shaped perfectly to my form now. Nobody else sits here when I'm around. Something about territorial habits forming without ever discussing ownership. I keep returning to this exact same place, the same indentation from 1,000 nights. Something in the claiming makes it mine somehow, and I am comfortable with this arrangement. This is all the space I need, nothing more. Soft armrest, blanket near, remote in reach, the claim domain. Every angle memorized from lying here. This spot belongs to me without dispute. Funny how a piece of furniture can become yours through repetition and silent agreement. I keep choosing this particular cushion first, the same position every single time I sit. Something in the habit brings a sense of home, and I am grateful for this small consistency. This is where I go when everything feels right. Corner claim, shape retained, territory staked without words. My spot, my space. I keep defending this location without thought. The same resistance if someone else sits there. Something in possession makes me hold it close, and I am certain this will always be my place. This is mine, and everyone just seems to know. My cushion claims space maintained, home retained. Who makes the words so hard when they're already formed inside? Just speak them. How does silence grow louder when you wanna break it most? Can't find them. Something about the gap between knowing and saying creates this distance you can't cross. wanting to speak now, with everything lined up but nothing coming out. Stuck in place, not because I don't know what to say. Can't bridge it, something blocking the connection between thought and voice. I feel it, moving toward the words I cannot form. Why does the moment pass when the opening was there clearly? Lost chances. Where do the sentences go when they dissolve before speaking? Just fragments. Funny how the things you need to say the most become the hardest to express. Trying to find them with the meaning clear but vocabulary failing me. Words escape, not because the feeling isn't strong enough. It's real though, something's stopping me from saying what I need to say. I want to, hoping that you understand without them. Maybe you can hear what I'm not saying. Maybe silence speaks its own language. Sometimes maybe this is close enough for now, until the words arrive. Wishing I could say, with everything inside me pushing toward the surface, almost there. Not because I haven't tried 1,000 times. Keep trying, something in me knows that when it's right the words will come. I trust this, waiting for the moment when I'm ready. Words unspoken, heart is open, silent token. What makes staying in feel better when the reservation's already made? Plans changing. Why does the couch suddenly win over the place you chose last week? New priority. Something about the option to cancel everything feels more appealing than going out. There's a kind of freedom that arrives when you decide to stay. Everything you needed was already here at home. The plans can't wait or disappear completely. Here we are. How do external plans dissolve when internal comfort calls louder? Easy choice. Where does obligation go when both of you agree to change? Mutual relief. Funny how the thing you thought you wanted loses all appeal so suddenly. There's a kind of pleasure that emerges when you both agree. Everything outside can happen without you tonight. The couch is better than the reservation. Here we stay. Maybe this is what they mean by knowing what you need when the plans you made no longer match the mood. When staying in becomes the better option. Permission granted. cancel everything. Everything you wanted was right here the whole time. The going out was never what you needed. Here is home, stayed inside. Plans denied, side by side. What happens when you let go of planning every detail ahead? Just be here. Why does the future always pull when the present asked for attention? Stay with this. Something about resisting the urge to plan makes the moment feel more real. Tomorrow doesn't need me thinking yet, like a problem that can wait until the morning actually comes. And I've been here too many times before, the kind of worrying that steals the only time that's really mine. Everything that matters is right now. Where does the anxiety live when you decide not to feed it somewhere else? How does the body feel relief when the mind stops racing forward? Finally calm. Funny how the simple choice to stay present can transform the weight you carry. Tomorrow has its own concerns to hold, like a country I don't need to visit until I'm standing there. And I've been learning how to trust this more, the kind of faith that comes from knowing future plans can wait their turn. Everything I need is in this breath, present tense. Past is done, future hasn't happened yet. Just this moment now. Tomorrow will arrive when it arrives here, like the sun that rises whether or not you stayed up worrying. And I've been practicing this presence every day, the kind of peace that only comes from letting go of what's not here. Everything that is quite enough here and now. No future vow, present bow. Phone glowing with delivery app options displayed, menu scrolling, couch indentation already formed from sitting here. Comfortable position, rain tapping gently on the window outside tonight. Staying undecided. Something about choosing to bring the food to you instead of venturing out there. There is something satisfying about staying on the couch, a quality of ease that going out could never match. The kind of evening that arrives when comfort wins the argument and leaves you feeling grateful for the choice you made before the restaurant became more trouble than it's worth. Doorbell ringing 30 minutes later with the food delivery arriving. Plates unnecessary, eating straight from containers here. Casual and perfect, television playing something neither one is watching close. Background entertainment. Funny how the meal tastes just as good at home without the effort of getting dressed. There is something free about skipping all the hassle is its own kind of luxury. Not the going out but bringing good things home. When staying put becomes the perfect plan. Comfort wins tonight. There is something wise about the choice to stay right here. A quality of knowing what you need before you're asked. The kind of evening that unfolds when comfort guides the way and teaches you that sometimes doing less is doing more. Before you knew that staying in could feel this good. Order placed, food embraced, home-based, home-based. What makes some people easier to be quiet with and others here comfortable? Why does silence feel different depending on who shares the space? Not all the same. Something about certain people makes the quiet feel like conversation without words. There is a kind of presence that doesn't need the noise to fill. A quality of comfort that exists in shared silence here. The kind of person who makes quiet feel like company instead of void, and teaches you that sometimes saying nothing says the most. Before you knew that silence could communicate like this. How do you know when someone's safe to just exist beside them here? Natural fit. Where does the pressure go to fill the space with constant talk? Evaporates. Funny how the right person can make you feel more connected without speaking. There is a kind of friendship that exists beyond the words we say. A quality of trust that silence demonstrates more clearly. The kind of bond that happens when two people simply coexist, and proves that being present matters more than being entertaining. Before you understood how rare this kind of ease can be. Silence shared, comfort paired, no need for words to connect. Presence speaks louder. There is a kind of gratitude for people who don't need the noise. A quality of peace that only certain friendships can provide. The kind of treasure that you find when someone lets you just exist, and shows you that the deepest bonds don't always make a sound. Before you met them, you forgot that silence could be this. Quiet shared, presence paired, nothing spared. Gray ceiling, cloud cover, skylight dim, the muted day, soft light filtering through the glass above. Color drain from everything I see. Something about gray skies makes the inside feel more like shelter than confinement. This is where the seasons meet and shift, between the brightness and the coming darker days. Nothing harsh about the change today. The gray becomes a canvas for the quiet thoughts. Everything is softer in this light, and here we are. Rain threat, darkness, early evening near the shortened day sky. Light showing nothing but the overcast. Season changing, visible from here below. Funny how a patch of sky can tell you everything about the shift that's happening. This is where the turning makes itself known, between the summer ending and the autumn here. Nothing sudden, just a gradual slide. The gray reminds me that the year is moving on. Everything transitions in its time, and here we are. Skylight framing gray, no sun, season, the new one begun. Change arriving overhead. Days and the coming colder ones. Nothing I can do to stop the change. The gray becomes the color of transition, end of loss. Everything must end to start again, and here we are. Gray sky through seasons new, passing view. The outfit's hanging on the door, still waiting there. But I'm wearing pajamas that I never changed from here. Different evening, the reservation sits ignored inside my phone now. And yet I'm eating leftovers directly from the box, perfectly content. Plans dissolve faster than you'd think they would when comfort makes its case. There's a kind of relief that arrives when you decide to stay. I know it now, the plans dissolve and pajamas feel like victory. Let them go. Let them go. The effort seemed important when I made the plans last week, while now the couch is calling louder than the world outside. Priorities shifted, the going out required energy I didn't want to spend, and yet staying in provides exactly what I needed here. Better choice. Ambition fades when your body tells you what it needs, and what it needs is rest. A different kind of evening unfolds when you cancel everything. I feel it here. The leftovers taste better than the restaurant would have. Here I stay. From outside, just another canceled plan and wasted reservation. But from inside, this is listening to what your body needs. When staying home in comfort beats the social obligation, self-care wins. The wisdom shows itself in choosing what you need right now. I trust it now. The pajamas and the leftovers were what I needed most. book is open on my lap right here, but my eyes drift from the page occasionally. Words blur sometimes, the story pulls me in for several paragraphs, and yet my mind wanders to unrelated thoughts between. Focus fading. Something about reading on a lazy afternoon makes concentration optional. This is where the words and dreams collide, between the narrative and what my mind invents. Nothing forcing me to choose one way. The book becomes a starting point for wandering. Everything is fluid in this space, and that's just fine. The characters are doing something on the page while I'm considering something else entirely here. Parallel existence, same paragraph read 3 times without retaining it. And yet I'm not concerned about my lack of focus now, perfectly acceptable. Funny how a book can be an anchor for your thoughts to drift around. This is where the reading meets the rest, between the story and the daydream taking shape. Nothing wrong with letting both occur. The words provide the rhythm for my wandering. Everything connects in subtle ways, and that's just fine. Book as meditation, not destination. Words as background, thoughts as foreground, half here, half elsewhere. This is where I let my focus blur, between the sentences and all the thoughts they spark. Nothing to accomplish in this mode. The reading and the dreaming blend together here. Everything becomes a kind of rest, and that's just fine. Pages turn, thoughts adjourn, soft return.